eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, have the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She breaks into me like an athlete. She two with the G's, cause she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Shooting star, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not worth my weight in gold. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. For the final time in the regular season, it's Week 18, and off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in the music.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. For the final time in the regular season, it's Week 18, and off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Viking 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage, a play going absolutely nowhere.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
To throw is Willis. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. They'll run with Robinson. A short gain, down to the 7. Here now, second down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Come on.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Willis now to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Slot man in motion right. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Fires left sideline. That is complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Dobbs headed in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Throwing now from the gun. Short throw taken by Pitts.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10.
18 left. Track him 60.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Kindly Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Pistol snap to Willis. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Motion man is Hyatt. On the toss, they'll run. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Now Willis. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find...
And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season.
we're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Willis. This one complete right side. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 32 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Willis. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Mike, you know we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw up, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Motion man sent right. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, faking the give. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards. Here's 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a short pickup down to the 21. Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Third down coming up.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jason Pinnock there to end it. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants. A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick six.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Hey! 70 rings, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the air one more time. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Falcons cut the deficit down to 1. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half. as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To throw is Willis. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. They finally get him down, but he gets all... close to the 40-yard line. At their own 38-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here's 2nd and 6. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's hits. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Atlanta.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Pitts is the man in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And the Giants are going to get the football at their own 40.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's made right side. It's Johnson. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league.
And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Regular. Alert. What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, New York.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17, and a very quick 1st down. They send him right out of the slot. He's across midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. And And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, alert 33. Done.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Ready up.
Pitts is the man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. That is downfield to the tight end, Pitts. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the run, out of the gun, here comes Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Dobbs headed in motion. Another run here for Robinson. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Go, go. Cowboy 80. Hey, hey. Check that. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Regular. Point it right. Kings.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
When that play was over, I mean, look at the sideline, Mike. The entire team is signaling for safety. I think he was just able to escape the end zone and save giving up 2 points.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Good.
Baker to throw. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively. After giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap, to bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On 2nd down, Baker. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Mayfield to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dobbs headed in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Dobbs headed in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to and he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. Here we go. This is 4th down. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He has Hyatt complete. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point is good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Last thing, 19.
They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Dobbs headed in motion. Pitts is the man in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. That is hauled in at the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.